All right, we're here in TV Land's Comic-Con suite with the cast of Riverdale. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
We're looking at like 3 iconic romantic pairings, and then
me.
and Kevin.
And Kevin.
But like, I'll start with you because like I'm still like loving the little Kevin Moose, the Kevin Moose kiss from the finale. I thought that was really really nice way to like, some nice moments can come out of really bad moments.
True. Yeah. Thank you for saying that. I agree. We are dating in season 3. So it's fun to kind of start off with that and kind of explore that with Moose. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And the actor who plays Moose is the best dude.
Oh yeah.
Such a great guy. So I love working with him.
At the very least, I feel like you deserve to kiss outside of like a bathroom or like the river.
I had my first kissing scene of the season recently, and it was in the hallway. So
Yay.
we had a kiss at school.
Right out in the open. I love that.
He pushes me off because he's still closeted, but it's still a kiss, and it's good.
Hey,
well.
a kiss is
So-
a
We're
kiss.
getting there. We're getting there.
We'll
It's a
take
complicated relationship.
Baby steps.
It's a complicated relationship.
We'll take
but
what we
it's
can
good.
get. I mean, Riverdale excels in complicated relationships.
They do. Well, I don't think there's any non-complicated relationships.
Of course not. Including this one right here, a little thing called Bughead.
Bughead.
I love the. I mean, we're looking here at like the Serpent King and Queen, the new ones. How was filming that scene? I feel like that when Riverdale's over and we look back at like the years of Riverdale, I feel like that sort of like pseudo proposal is going to be like an iconic moment for the two of them.
I think depending on how season 3 plays out and how her being a serpent queen works out, we're still figuring that out. I don't know. We've only shot an episode and we've only read 2, so I don't know.
I think the fans like took it as like a sort of proposal. What do you think like the dream like Bughead proposal? Like how would Betty want to be proposed to? She's a romantic.
Yeah, but I also think Jughead would do something really thoughtful for her. I don't know. I feel like he'd write her
hog.
No, he'd write her something.
I like where this is
in my
going.
hand,
Because
catch
he's
it,
a writer.
Throw it onto her finger.
know.
Onto her finger.
Poetry.
Like the one right here.
That's like
Or maybe
the
just an
smoothest.
essay. And narrate it. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Or
Something
they'd have
very
just, like, a
romantic. I
dramatic
think they're very
moment.
romantic.
I just take you fishing.
Maybe.
I'm just eating a can of beans.
Either way,
While you get married.
Propose over a can of beans.
we're just pushing teenagers to get married here.
No
Big deal.
beans.
The ring was in the beans.
Baked.
Of course,
Not Pinto.
we do have the OG Serpent King and Queen up there.
Yes.
How do you guys feel about them
Overly
trying to
gorgeous is what OG stands for.
Oh, absolutely. How do you feel about them coming for your title?
No, it's original.
Are you a dad by chance?
They're not coming for our title. They don't know how to step up.
Yeah, you got it, dude. You heard it here first, folks.
But you have a serpent tattoo, which
And I have a serpent jacket in the closet.
But it's faded.
Oh, not faded.
She needs to get that touched up.
So we
tattoo.
solicited, in addition to my own questions, we did solicit fan questions, and multiple people want to know if we're ever going to find out where Alice's serpent tattoo is.
I think I know.
Where is it?
We've seen it. Probably be a lower back.
It's like one of those hipster ones that's like right there.
Yeah, it's lower back. I think it's thigh.
It's hard.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to find because it's faded.
Ooh.
So going with your joke.
He's totally on
The
it.
ageism is
The
thick.
snake
And-
has shed her skin.
In keeping with that, though, I understand like the couple names on the show. I didn't realize like Falice was your couple name
Yeah.
because that
Where have you been?
It's massive.
Yeah,
it
it's
just sounds like something sounds like other things.
well,
trending.
yeah.
What does it
And
sound like?
it sounds like other
Like
things.
phallic.
It's just spelled a little different.
Ah.
Phallic.
They could have gone with app. AP.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. When you said it, it really resonated.
Really,
through me.
everyone just I felt
I would jump on it.
We should change
What is
it.
Kevin and Moose's?
Coos.
Couscous?
Caboose.
Couscous.
Mevin.
Mevin.
Did you say caboose?
I like coos.
I kind of like that. There's no B in anywhere, but I like caboose.
Caboose.
Couscous.
We also have one of the newest couples right in front of us, the lovely Choni.
the middle.
Not you too, Choni.
Excuse me.
I have to say, that's a relationship that like people loved. I think they loved watching, certainly watching Cheryl discover her true self. I mean, how do you feel about that? What can we look forward to from Choni?
We're like so excited about it. I mean, we were best friends before the show, so basically it's great. your love interests being your best friends where you have chemistry.
It's pretty amazing. It's like you don't have to do any like real
AP
back
chemistry.
work, like legwork at all. You kind of already got it. It's easy,
Yeah.
you know.
And yeah,
Love ya.
we're hoping we have a lot more
I would love that. Yeah, I love
Choni scenes.
Cheryl's whole coming out and like kind of understanding why her mom treats her the way she treats her. I think was such an interesting and beautifully written scene. I think it really helped understand Cheryl a lot more. And I think it really built a strong relationship foundation.
Cheryl's kind of a loose cannon, which I love. But like, do you think Tony will like rein her in, or do you think she'll be like, nah, like fire away, crazy cannon?
I don't think Tony knows how loose of a cannon Cheryl is, and I think maybe she'll find out.
Like from what
Pretty
Tony's,
chill.
yeah, she's pretty chill, and I think from what she's seen so far, she's kind of been into it.
You're like not scared. of
Nothing's
it,
really
yeah.
phased her yet.
Like you saw that, like I sketched Josie, and it didn't bother you.
no, I was like,
Yeah, you're like, okay, cool.
everybody has baggage.
But I kind of feel like Tony
Bring it
might
on.
like have a
Bring it
whip.
on.
I feel like Tony probably is.
I feel like you might have a whip. Like sometimes you're like,
Cheryl, come back.
Cheryl get over it.
every once in a while she'll cross the line and you'll be like, bam. And then
Yeah,
she's
you're so
de-
right. I agree.
I don't know if we're talking about like literal whips or like metaphorical whips.
I was speaking metaphorical, but I don't. You know, we're on a net. We can't go that
Verbal
dirty.
whip.
Oh, of course. I have another fan question here that I needed to read this one like word for word because it is what it is. So from Ginger Heel would like to know, I can't believe no one's ever asked Lily if she hurt her head or back in the infamous Bughead kitchen makeout scene where Jughead slams Betty into a kitchen cabinet, and I think it's time.
Wow.
I know.
good
I mean,
question.
speaking of like iconic.
Finally, amen.
At last,
I've been wondering that for
difficult
years.
questions. I mean, that is also another like iconic Bughead moment.
I mean, I've seen the scene, obviously, and like it looks like we're coming in a lot harder than we really were. I don't really remember. I wasn't hurt.
So it didn't hurt.
It didn't hurt. No, it was. No.
It was lovely.
I don't know.
That's one of my favorite Bughead scenes too.
It was somewhere in the middle.
It's more like hot.
Yeah.
But no, it didn't hurt.
Can we
Fire
expect
emoji.
more fire emoji Bughead scenes?
Yeah.
That scene was fire emoji.
Oh, I don't know. We started shooting second episode like yesterday, so we don't know anything that happens.
Bughead puts mystery before sexy time.
I like my dead bodies first, and that gets
Then
me
you're
in the mood.
live.
Guys, come on.
We're going to a dark place, which is actually another question. Betty seems sort of like, obviously she's resistant to maybe this like brewing darkness inside of her. Well, how do you feel? I mean, as an actress, are you like, go dark, go
Well,
dark?
it's like it's not really brewing anymore. It's just there. And I think that was season 2. The end of it, she kind of faced her darkness when she looked Hal in the eyes and was like, "No more darkness. I don't have this bad part of you in me. I'm done." And so I think that was just kind of a moment of her accepting that everyone can be bad, and that's fine. And it's not like this looming thing that she needs to hide from people or this physical entity like this dark Betty. It's just her. It's just another layer of her, and she's kind of getting over it.
I like that. Getting over it. Well, you're
She
not.
faced her demons.
She did.
One of them. There's a
Well,
lot
one of
more.
those demons being your, I guess, ex-husband.
Yeah,
Still-
I'll say.
Did you officially
It's not
get a
finalized
divorce
yet.
Well, I guess it's a process,
You can be
right?
married to
How do
someone
you
in
serve
prison.
somebody in prison, by the way?
How do you what?
Serve.
A guard
Divorce.
delivers it.
Yeah, guard. Papers.
Yeah,
Divorce
it's easy.
papers.
You don't have to track them down.
Can you
So
hang
glad that our
out?
audience.
I've done it.
Can you hang out if you're married and your husband?
No visiting
just-
hours.
You just hang.
Yeah, you hang.
We had the other half of the Riverdale gang in earlier, and we had a whole discussion about conjugal visits. Luke Perry, he spoke firmly.
Yeah.
He said you have to be married to have conjugal visits. He like
Oh yeah.
Like he knows.
How long did they give you?
any prison-related questions should be directed to Mr.
Perry.
Perry
Right.
because he apparently knows everything about it.
Nice.
I wonder why.
I want to know more. Good old
But I mean, does that clear the way for Falice? Like,
It does.
Yeah.
It does, for sure. Yeah, that was a big obstacle that needed to be cleared.
That's one obstacle.
That's one obstacle.
There's
He's got
Gladys
some
and-
bag
Gladys
here.
and Jellybean.
I want to see a hot, steamy parent scene. That'd be dope.
Gladys.
Don't you guys want that? Like a hot, steamy parent scene?
Gladys.
Like there has not been that yet. Why not? Also the hottest parents in the world.
Lettuce and Jellybean.
the town is crawling with hot parents. I think we
Yeah,
need
I want
like
to see them get like. I want to see them in the steamy shower doing their thing.
Yeah, let them do it.
We'll
Shower.
show you guys how it's done.
Or like I want to. Yeah, I want to see Steph.
We all want to see stuff.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see stuff going down at the Speakeasy. I'm sure you didn't know where that was going. The Speakeasy.
I didn't.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Who's singing?
I've heard rumors that.
I think Jughead is doing most of the singing.
I've heard a rumor
He's got a
that
residency.
Josie and I might do a little
Sunday
bit of a
night
number.
performance
It's like a
by
bluesy,
Jughead.
like.
Yeah,
No, it's all miming.
No, it would be spoken word. Jughead should do spoken word.
Poetry with just snapping.
Yeah.
Like haikus.
I just thought of the Goofy
Haikus.
movie when the
Oh,
girl
so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's Jughead.
I feel like
Right.
Jughead's that kid that like gets up to the mic and does horrible slam poetry for
Yeah,
like
that's, yeah.
5 minutes straight. Ooh, bop, ah.
You should try stand up.
Pop. Ooh, here comes a burger.
I just want to get up there and he just does his like I'm not a good guy routine. Like,
Exactly.
You might not know me, but I'm kind of a weirdo over here. Hi guys, welcome to Pops. Sit down, have a drink.
done.
And the applause are with snaps.
Yeah.
I like this. It's chill. Only on Riverdale is it like this like teenage girl is like, you know what we should do? Open like a place for cocktails and cigarettes in the basement, and everybody's like, yeah.
Of
course.
I'll
Yeah.
have a
Well, I don't think
virgin
it's going to be
mojito.
smooth sailing.
Not on Riverdale.
No.
Is it ever?
Dark times calls for dark measures, man. It's dark.
Even in the darkest times, you just have to find the way to turn on the light. Isn't that what Dumbledore says?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Pinterest quote.
I think that's a good dark note to end on.
The speakeasy is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I know nothing about it.
Well, we will
I
soon.
know nothing.